Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I said in the last episode we're going to be setting up full damage, but I thought it's probably best if we set up the right leg first, because if not we're going to have to adjust the full damage later on. So this one's going to be a very quick one. It's literally going to just be exactly the same as this. So yeah. So with this, when we call this, we don't actually need to don't need to do too much, because we'll do basically the exact same stuff. We can basically just copy and paste it. So that is exactly what we're going to do. So copy and paste this, drag this into here, drag this just like so. So basically how it's going to work is we may need to change a few things, like this ball here may need to actually become two balls, because if you think about it, if your left leg's already broken, then it's not actually going to let you break the right leg, if that makes sense. So we are going to quickly create a new function, and we're going to call this one damage underscore right leg. So there we go. And we're going to obviously do this input as well. So let's create the input, and we'll call it damage amount. And there we go. And now we just need to be able to open up the left leg. So we now need to do this exact same thing, but in the right leg. So we're going to copy this subtract and the clamp, because that is what we need for this. And we're going to drag in the damage to the bottom one. We're going to drag in here. We're going to get the leg health, the right leg health this time. And then off of the main pin, we're just going to set leg health. Just going to do that, and then afterwards we're just going to evaluate, or we're going to call the evaluate leg health, and there we go. So now it will call the evaluate leg health, and where is it? Need to open it up again because I closed it after the last episode, and it's already set up. We already did that in the last episode, so we don't have to worry too much about it. So we can damage the right leg now. We can damage the left leg, and in the event graph we've got this here. But we need to actually call it, so we'll go keyboard events, and we'll do R, for example, so it's right next to the T key. We'll damage right. Wow, I just realised while typing that I called it damage right. We don't want to do that. Damage right leg. There you go. Looked a bit stupid there, but we'll call 30. Just like so. Again, magic number, I do apologise. But that is just for testing, so that one's not going to matter too much. But we're going to lower that down there. And as you can see, I lowered my left leg as well after the right leg. And it didn't call any of this. It didn't call the broken leg. So just to double check, what I'll do is we can actually change this. So we'll change this one to orange, for example. So when we break the left leg, it will call this print string in orange, so we can actually see which one's actually being broken. So if we go in and we break the right leg, see that's in blue in the top left there. But if we now go to break the left leg, nothing comes up, because what's happening is we are checking if the leg's broken first. Now if we go to the place where we actually call this leg broken, we obviously we set it and it's just the same. So this is actually a really easy fix. And we're just going to rename this variable down here, and we're going to call it left leg broken. I'm going to put some underscores just so it's a bit easier to see. And we're going to duplicate this boolean, and we're going to call it right leg broken, like so. And we're going to delete this here, change that for a right leg broken, and we're going to delete this here, change that for a right leg broken. We'll do it like that. So now if we go back into it, we'll go, there we go, broken leg sound. Broken leg sound. There we go. That's now working, and we've got the right leg set up. Yeah, I did say about the full damage being set up in the next episode from the last one, so that was technically supposed to be this episode. But yeah, I just realised it'll probably make more sense if we do it like this. Remember, guys, to try comment out any of your code as much as you can. So we're going to break right leg. It's as simple as that. And yeah, so in the next episode we actually will be doing the full damage, and we're going to set it up so it's got a bit more randomization to it, because at the moment the damage is always going to be 30, but we're going to change it so the fall damage will procedurally get worse the longer you're falling for. In other words, how high you fall. So guys, thank you for watching this episode. I apologise that it's not the fall damage, but that should be the next one. See you in a bit.